This morning, and every morning we'll be here, by the way, live tomorrow on Thanksgiving. We always are. We're always live together, and
every holiday.
Friday as well, to give you those highlights from that triple header tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be fantastic.
My favorite Kyle Brandt show, maybe of all time, was in the Embassy Row dungeon the day after Thanksgiving. You were...
Remember that movie, Kay, where Bradley Cooper and Galifianakis go to Las Vegas? The name that was that show for me. Rough one.
It was so funny. I'll never forget it.
Limitations is over.
Hey, I was going to say, 4 years later.
You didn't see me in Miami then. I mean, it's fun.
At GM, well, that was...
If you hung over when you're still drunk.
That was 7 hours later, you guys were hungover. Nate Burleson, Peter Schrager. It's time for the Lead Block.
Lead Block.
Let's talk about the Buccaneers, guys. They are coming off a devastating loss to the Rams. Brady had some costly interceptions, including one on that final drive. Now, Bruce Arians, let's imagine some of these mistakes Tom Brady has made earlier in the season. He's been critical of his quarterback. Well, he was asked again yesterday what he thinks is going on with TB12.
I don't think it's a confidence problem whatsoever. It's just still it's not lack of trust. It's just lack of continuity within the offense of the whole picture. I think he's getting confused a few times with coverage.
What happened?
I don't think it's
all right, that's Bruce Arians there. Confused isn't a word that you hear a lot when describing Tom Brady. So it's a couple of heavyweight quarterbacks, MVP, Super Bowl champs, squaring off on Sunday. It's the Chiefs heading to Tampa Bay. I'm so thankful for this. Yeah. I'm thankful for this game. Do you guys think the Mahomes versus Brady matchup is going to live up to the names on the marquee?
I hope so. We need fireworks. We need a show. But I'm worried about one person holding up their end of it. I'm not worried about Mahomes. I'm worried about Brady. Oh, the thing has become really big with the deep balls. He can't hit them. And he's going to need to have some fireworks against Mahomes. Mahomes is going to put up points. You cannot just Ronald Jones an 8-yard completion to Antonio Brown up and down the field. You can't rely on Mike Evans to Hulk out at the red zone. You might have heard that Tom Brady can't hit a deep ball, is really missing them all right now. And in fact, Arians is getting a little chappy about it. Let's see how bad this is. Show me the full screen. This is Tom Brady throwing over 20 yards. The guy's been in 9 Super Bowls. 0 of 19. Wow. This goes back to week 8. 0, 0, 0 for 3 picks included, 0 passer rating. Guys, since they started tracking this 4 years ago, no one's ever done worse. He's 0 for 19. It's an incredible, incredible thing that when he finally hits one, it's going to throw a party. Peter threw some random NBAers up on the screen during the Cool Plays Bro segment. I'm going to throw up even more random. 2001 Atlanta Hawk Jacques Vaughn started the NBA season missing 22 straight shots. When he finally hit one, I think it was Kenny Mayne who threw a party on SportsCenter and said, he hit a shot, he hit a shot, here's the running of the Bulls. It was a really funny bit. We're getting to that point now with Tom Brady where if he completes a 20-yard pass, there's going to be a miracle. That's how off he is. And you know what the weird part is? Last detail here. He was completing to Scotty Miller a lot earlier in the season. All of a sudden, now we got number 81, AB, his housemate and his best friend and everything, can't get anything going. So that's some food for thought. You got to hit some big ones. You're going to get beat by Mahomes.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Couple of thoughts here. Jacques Vaughn was the interim coach for the Nets as recently as last year, is now the assistant with the Nets.
Jacques Vaughn. Rock chalk.
Secondly, yesterday you had a take about Brady and the handshakes. Let's tie up any loose ends. Do you think he would handshake with Patrick Mahomes, who's had his number, if he loses this game?
You would assume he would, because Patrick Mahomes has won the Super Bowl, but so has Nick Foles. And Jared Goff's been there, too. I just feel like this is a really unfortunate storyline with Brady. We have a big, powerful figure who is down in Florida and refuses to tip the cap after losing. Sounds familiar?
He has 2-1 against Mahomes in his career.
KeepItReal.com. What do you guys?
A lot of that going on.
This guy. I just think the star power is so cool in this game. Like, there's going to be Hall of Fame induction speeches for a half dozen of these players. Like, you're talking about Brady, you're talking about Gronk. There's going to be arguments made for Mahomes, for Kelsey. Andy Reid's going to go to the Hall of Fame. Not Bill Belichick. I apologize. He will not be going to the Hall of Fame as a Buccaneer. He'll be going as a Patriot. But you're going to have guys, even on the Buccaneer side, like, I think Ndamukong Suh might get some Hall of Fame talk. I think Antonio Brown might get some Hall of Fame talk. That's what I cherish these games while we have them. Like, this is a cool matchup with a lot of star power. I predicted Bucks versus Chiefs for the Super Bowl before the season. This is their regular season matchup.
That's cool.
I'm not off the Bucks yet. They might even lose this game. The NFC is not good right now. I said that yesterday, and a lot of fans from teams are like, the Saints are great, the Rams are great. The fact that there was 30 different fan bases being like, no, we're the team in the NFC tells me all I need to know about the NFC. The Bucs can still win this NFC. I don't think it's a good conference right now, and I think there's question marks with every team.
Which Bucs show up this week against the Chiefs? Is it the one team that showed up against the Packers or the one that didn't show up against the Saints? What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know. And this Bucs team has been has lit up the Packers and the Raiders and all these teams, and yet I don't have the confidence that they can light up.
But I said I wouldn't be surprised if they went and beat the Chiefs. I wouldn't be surprised. You said not the team I'm seeing. So what? So I'm confused.
Yeah, let's see how it comes out. Brady, it's back against the wall. It's not common for him to be in this situation. They looked really boring on Monday night. Their offense was stagnant. For all the Bruce Arians quarterback whisper and all the stuff that we hear about, all the talent on the field, they might have had the least inventive and most boring offensive game plan we saw all week.
All right, so will this game live up to the marquee that it is, Brady versus Mahomes? That's the question. The answer is yes. I don't care if Brady has missed a couple of passes deep. He still has punching power. How is this teed up? 2 heavyweights. I'll show you a picture and you tell me if this is going to live up. I don't care about the results. Just a simple fact that it's on.
No, baby.
Oh, baby. This is coming up this weekend.
He lost 100 pounds.
Roy Jones Jr. versus Mike Tyson. I don't care if they're going out there in walkers. I don't care if they're old. I don't care if one guy gets knocked out. I don't care if this fight doesn't last after the first round. The fact that they are fighting